Good evening, everyone. Hello, how are you? Hi. I know it's a bit of a different mood lighting this evening, but it is, when is it? Saturday night, and I've had a day. I've had my live this morning. I did an unboxing after that. Offspring got up and chilled out with them all day, and now they're back home and they're upstairs roosting away. Roosting? No, they're not roosting. They're just chilling. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to sit down and just set myself up. I had started watching a few YouTube videos myself. I thought, you know what, I feel like having a bit of a whip and chat with everyone. So if you're new, hang on. Let's wind back a bit, shall we? If you're new to me, you've stumbled across me by accident as your first search in diamond painting. Hey, thank you so much for clicking on my video. But if you're new to my channel, thank you so much. Welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. If you'd like to subscribe, and I'd love to have you a part of my diamond painting world, you'll find that button down there. Follow the eyeballs, guys, and it's down there. And next to that is a little notification bell, which will go what? It will go ding each and every single time I upload a new video. I know, right? Funny about that. So what I want to do today is I'm just going to flip the camera around. I'm going to put it down, well, you know, not put it down, but face you towards what I'm working on, and we're going to have a whip and chat. What's a whip and chat? I hear you ask. I know, I heard you. WHIP stands for whip. No. WHIP stands for work in progress. So get out whatever it is that you're working on. Work along with me, because you're going to be just seeing what I'm working on anyway. There's not much to see, unless of course you're entranced by that. Choice is yours. The world is yours, okay? You might be on a treadmill, you might be driving, you might be falling asleep in bed, you might be waking up in the morning, you could be in the middle of the night and you can't sleep, whatever the case may be. Happy to have you listen in. And I wish sometimes with these things, I wish that, you know, there could be a two-way interaction, but I'll interact with you in the comments should you choose to leave one. So enough of all that da. Let's get on to that da, and let me show you what I'm working on, okay? So come with me, guys. Let me get you situated onto the table so that you can join me for a nice little chit chat. See you in a second. Hello. I'm here. I think I might have you on the right angle. Hopefully that works for you guys. I've been trying. It's going to be probably on an angle, but I guess as long as you can see what I'm doing, that will be the best thing to do. So let's go through all the particulars of what I am working on and everything. I am finally, let's see if I can zoom. Can I zoom you out? No, I can't. I'm finally working or finishing. Let me show you this instead. Something sweet. I know, right? And I'm hoping the next whip and chat that I do with you will be the completion. And I want you to be with me when I lay down the first drill, because you were with me in a previous video, which I'll try and remember to link up here in the eye, of when I laid down my first one. So I want to, you know, complete it all when I do the last one. Pardon me. I have, let me just pop this aside. I'm working on this section here. Okay, so I've worked all the top up. I've done all that. I've done her dress here, and I'm doing this section here, and then I've just got this last lot down to do here. So I'm really excited about that. You can see how much I've got left to do, and the same amount all the way across. So I'm really excited, really excited. Washi tape, I believe, is probably a mixture from Spotlight, which is our local craft store. I can't remember the exact brand. What else have I got? I've got my light pad here. I have tested my Create, Love, Share one earlier on tonight. I did some of this on the couch tonight with the Offspring when we were watching TV. And it worked really well. Underneath, I've just got my normal A3 one. The pen that I'm using, check it out, peeps. Oh, can you see that? Look at that rose gold glitter. Australian diamond painting pens. She is gorgeous. I love, this is my first specialty ever pen. I have some more coming. but I have been using this one religiously. Matches the diamond painting tray that my son made me on his 3D printer. Yep, that's just from him, and we've spoken about it. I've asked him to do it another one. We're sort of zhuzhing it up as we move along with each one, and guess what I use? And this is not my idea. I saw it somewhere, I don't know where, but to plug the end, I've just put in a squishy, and that saves me a lot of grief because it means they don't fall out the end. Yep, so that's pretty cool. Again, I'm not claiming this to be my own idea. I can't remember where I saw it, but I thought I'd share it with you guys if you hadn't seen it done before. So let us peel this back and keep going. I've got my trusty, this is what I use to put my elbow on, just to save me a little bit of elbow, what do you call it? A little bit of elbow trouble, if you would, because if I don't do that, it ends up giving me a lot of trouble. So what am I doing? I am doing all the circles because I'm trying to do all the black outline first. Okay, and then we're going to basically fill it in. And I like doing my Mandy Manzonas. Well, when I say like doing my Mandy, this is my first one, so you know, that's funny. That's funny. So, anywho, what? Oh, I can see that I'm going to hit this camera a lot with my pen, so I might need to reposition you. We'll see how we go. But what is everyone else working on? What are you working on? How are you? It feels like forever that I've done a whip and chat. Absolute forever. I have kind of said a couple of times in my lives that I've had just, you know, life going on, which has stopped these sorts of things happening. I might have to scooch this way just a little bit because otherwise my pen keeps hitting up here. Oh, and in here, guess what? Look at this. Look at me. Look at me, Kimmy. Look at me. I am nailing it with this 7-placer. Am I loving life or what? Yes, I am. And of course, just a normal single placer. So, loving life with this 7-placer, that is for sure. That is for sure. And I'm hearing offspring crawling around upstairs. Are they coming down? Who knows? No, they're not. They're going from one room to the other. I think they're playing Minecraft tonight. But yes, had my live this morning, Saturday mornings, every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Melbourne time, Melbourne, Australia time. So I am going to be looking though at changing that if I can. I keep forgetting to reach out to seeing if there is anyone that's actually before me and maybe doing it for an hour and a half or a couple of hours. I think that would be awesome fun because that 1 hour just goes way too quick, way too quick. I wanted to say a massive, massive shout out to all those that, because you know I've had a few lives since my last whip and chat, so I wanted to say a massive shout out to all those who have given stickers and super chats, you know, by way of, you know, those things where it's money donated to the channel. Most appreciated, most appreciated. I can't even explain to you how much it is appreciated. I just realized that I'm out of shot and you can't see what I'm doing. And someone's coming down the stairs. All right, so yes, someone did come down the stairs. It was one of my offspring, came down. We had a bit of a chat, so I did stop the video. But I thought I might as well get out my Create, Love, Share cordless brand new light pad. Now, if you do get one of these, don't forget to, pardon me, rip this plastic off, okay? And let's switch these puppies around. Pardon me, oh my goodness. I'm gonna put this one off. I'm just gonna basically sit that one underneath. Really. And you know what I love about these ones, guys? Listen to this click. If you didn't watch my unboxing of this, listen. Did you hear that? Let me do it near my microphone. You ready? Gotta love that. So see this? Oh, no, you don't see nothing. See this button? You've just got to go like that and it goes on, off, on, off. It can be a good thing. It can be a bad thing. Okay. However, this one, you've got your 3 light settings. Okay. And no more fear of it. Oh, microphone has just... What has this done here? Let's put you up there, shall we? Here we go. Come on, Gracie, get it in line for the peeps. Okay, so let's trial it out as I promised you that I would. So I'm pretty sure I was talking about my live this morning. Okay. Let's get ourselves all situated. Let's get ourselves back in the groove. Put some more diamonds in. And let's keep going. Yes, I had my live this morning and I'm pretty sure I might have been saying thank you to everyone who attended, to everyone who came along. It was such an awesome live. An awesome live, guys. I had so much fun in that live, and if you haven't seen it, please go back and watch it because I had a VIP guest. I had Jennifer, who is the owner of a diamond painting company here in Australia. I mean a supplier, yeah? Diamond painting company called Uniquely Yours Down Under. One of only, I think, a few other very rare companies that get to license Josephine Wall. And she does the big canvases for Josephine Wall, if you've seen them around. Now, not everyone is a Josephine Wall fan, I get that. But what I love about Jennifer's website is all her paintings, all her canvases. She's got licensed artwork, yeah. And again, you know, it's a topic that divides the community. Everyone's got their opinion. You know, I'm entitled to mine and I respect yours. However, what's even more exciting is that she's an Aussie company. She owns it on her own. Like, you know, it's not a big multi-owner, you know, mini staff, you know, all that sort of stuff. She does this for herself, which is awesome. And I'm so proud to have had her on the channel and invited everyone who was on the live there this morning to go ahead and ask the questions. Ask any questions that you had, either specific to her company that she runs, or, you know, the processes of what it's like to run a diamond painting company, because, you know, not everyone knows all the ins and outs and what's entailed and so on. So it was an awesome experience to have her participate there. And yeah, lots of fun. She had some announcements of her own on what she's doing to improve the channel. My apologies. Improve her business, what she's going to be offering moving forward, and all of that good stuff. In addition to that, I am totally stoked and honoured to now be an official ambassador and affiliate for Uniquely Yours Down Under. And below each one of my videos, in each one of the descriptions, no matter which video you look into, you will see that I will be linking my affiliate link. And with everything, everything associated with the way I treat an affiliateship, is that I would like to always be totally transparent and honest with everyone. And there is you're not required to use that link. Absolutely not. You are most welcome to go directly to the website if there's something there that is of interest to you to purchase. However, if you go through the link that's below in the description box, the affiliate link, not only will you see a code that you can use for Uniquely Yours Down Under, and the code there is GRACE. You just simply put the word GRACE in the coupon section. You will get 10% off your entire order. I know, right? I know. Do you not love a coupon code? Do you not love a saving? That to me was just awesome. So in conjunction with that, and again, to be honest and transparent, if you do choose to go through that, not only do you get a 10% discount, however, for being an affiliate, I will also be flicked over a small commission as well. And that money will go straight back into supporting the channel so that I can purchase items such as the products to show you. And there may be new products that you've not seen before. They could be products that you have seen before. However, you'll get a different opinion, you'll get a different take, you'll get a different experience. If I've got them, I'll give you my considered opinion. So it allows me to purchase things prior to you, so that, it's kind of like a try before you buy, almost sort of thing, and move on from that. So I do want to say from the outset, thank you so much, because I'm now an affiliate and really proud. I'm really proud to be an affiliate for two companies, Uniquely Yours Down Under and Create Love Share, both of which are Aussie companies, both of which have licensed artwork, both of which deliver overseas. I mean, and to Australia. I think it's just, it's an exciting journey. It's, what's been happening in my diamond painting journey has been absolutely phenomenal in my mind. And I've kind of been just smiling all day. It's just been a wonderful, positive day from this morning's live. I got to chat to so many people. I saw so many people in there, and it was just absolutely awesome. I started my day off this morning bright and early. I don't sleep well at night at the best of times, and my body clock, I'm awake even on a weekend. This morning, well, today's still Saturday technically, even though it's now really late at night. But it's I woke up this morning and I got a notification, because obviously I'm also a subscriber, and I got a notification this morning that Nana was going live, Nana of 7 Crafts, and I'll try to remember to link her channel down below as well. And I was, really enjoying listening to that live and waking up, literally, Nana, if you happen to listen to this, I was literally just waking up in bed and listening, and eyes sort of half open, half shut, watching the chat. And then I came downstairs and I actually managed to finish this whole section here whilst I was on chat with you guys this morning, which was awesome. And then, of course, I had to run off and have a shower and get ready for my own live, which was coming on at 10 o'clock. So that was lots of fun, lots and lots of fun. I do want to take this opportunity to welcome, let me just put these in. Let me put these in. Come on, little puppies. Oh, and of course, there's always got to be a few that fall out, right? That's just, that's just grand. Just grand. Gotta love that for me. I want to take this opportunity to talk about my Patreon. I don't want to bang on about it in every single video for every single day of the week. That just gets boring, really. However, because this is the closest, well, this morning and tonight and tomorrow, because this will probably get uploaded either overnight tonight or tomorrow, this will be the closest to the first of the month that there is. I do have a Patreon. Okay, again, the details will be below. Again, no obligation, not required. However, if you would like to support my channel, it would be most appreciated. Let me get the next color out so that I can concentrate and do this as I need to. What shall we do next? I think we'll do the 9s here. Hang on one sec, guys. Let me just 36. Sorry. And 36. Here we go. So yeah, I do have my Patreon, okay, and I want to have a massive shout out to 3 new Patreons that have joined, and they are Chris Hines, Pamela Reynolds, and Miniatures Mayhem with Keena, my apologies. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are awesome. I'm having a lot of fun putting some Patreon content out there. You guys are getting like full-on clogs happening. You're getting all the bits and bobs and, you know, and everything like that. And I actually have got some exciting things in store for the Patreons coming up as well. So if you are interested, the link is down below. It's still early enough in the month for you to get, like, you know, your dollar value if you wish to join, because I won't be mentioning it like in the middle of the month or towards the end of the month, because the way Patreon works is that regardless of when you join, they will automatically debit your account for whichever level you decide to join. And I've got 3 tiers on there for you to choose from. They will automatically debit your account on the 1st of every month. So I don't want you to join, you know, on the 29th of the month and then, you know, they're going to scoop out another, you know, because they'll bill you on the 29th and then they're going to bill you again on the 1st. And, you know, no, I don't want that for anyone at all. And regardless of when you join, you will have full access to whichever tier you're a part of, to all the content that's been put up prior to. So you're going to get all the good stuff. So thank you to those that have joined and are supporting. Thank you in advance. Until the next time we speak to anyone who does decide to join from here, I really do appreciate it. So that was something that I really wanted to point out. And as you know, if you have or have not seen, you know, some of the money from, you know, the super chats and money that's come in to support the channel thus far, what I've decided to put that into is to start investigating the best storage system for us, or for me, I should say, to bring to the surface, you know, companies or websites or Amazon places that have, you know, different storage systems, some of which you may have seen, some of which you may not have seen. Certainly, I am definitely getting ones that I've not had in my possession. So, you know, again, it goes towards you seeing what my reaction to a product will be. And I wanted to really, you know, make it clear and say thank you to the Patreons, to those that have had super chats and things like that, that's where the money is going. You know, I'm not going out partying with it. It's not, you know, I'm not sitting here buying myself any, you know, jewelry or new clothes. I'm actually for sure putting it back into the channel as per my word. Okay, as per my word. So thank you so much for allowing me that opportunity as I continue my quest for the ultimate storage solution, for sure. And once this is kitted down, I'll be investigating my other storage solutions with my next kit for sure. So that will be super exciting. I'll probably do a kitting up video for that. Why not? Who likes kitting up videos? And when you like kitting up videos, do you like them in the fast forward, or, you know, in the, you know, the fast speed or whatever it is with some music, or do you prefer them to be a whip and chat? Do you prefer maybe a mixture? I prefer maybe myself a mixture, only because if it's a whip and chat, well, it's kind of both. If someone's doing a kitting up video and they do it as a whip and chat, I generally don't watch what they're doing and I'm doing my own whip, right? Ironically and conversely, if they decide to do it with music and so on and so forth, I'm just as happy to sit there and listen to the music, but I'm more inclined to actually watch the screen because I want to know what's going on, funnily enough. I don't know, it's weird. Is anyone else wired like that, or are you the opposite way? Interesting to know. It'll be interesting to know. But I am definitely on the quest for the ultimate storage solution. And my goal is, I guess, it'll be an ongoing thing. But once I get, quite a few of them happening, I'll probably do a summary video at the end just to summarize, this one, where it came from, how much it cost, and like, I guess, what I'm going to do it down to also is I'm going to work out how much it ends up being per container. You know what I mean? Like here in Australia, when we go shopping, I don't know what it's like overseas, but when we go shopping, our supermarkets are mandated that they must put, like if something is, say $20 a kilo, on the sticker, they must stipulate how much that is per 100 grams. Or if they have something that's like, so many packets inside something else, they have to say how much that the total cost breaks down to the individual. So for example, nappies, right? If there's 96 nappies, or I think they might be called diapers overseas, but if there's 96 nappies in a box, the sticker on the shelf will say how many cents per nappy that works out to be. That's what I want to do with these. I want to work out the economics and just break it down completely. So that's the quest that I'm on. So I'm enjoying it. And I'm watching all the notifications come up on my phone. Let me just zoom you in so you can see a little bit better. I'm watching all the notifications come in on my phone, where the packages are and when they're getting delivered and all that good stuff. So yeah, so that's fun. I'm having them redirected to my home address because whilst I'm at work is one thing, but obviously I'm not at work. And why am I not at work? Well, I am at work. I'm working from home, but we're being plummeted into another lockdown, and the consensus is right around that it's not going to lift in the next 7 days. We're due for a public holiday next weekend. And my pen's almost rolling. The consensus is that it's going to extend beyond. So we'll see what happens with that. When I diamond paint, I always have my tray, obviously my pen, and coincidentally these match really nicely, which I love. And I always have whatever one that I'm working on out here, and I try and have it on its own, so that if I ever have to walk away or if I get distracted, I always know which drill code or DMC I'm working on. So my quest is continuing. I'm really enjoying the challenge and the satisfaction of, discovering new companies, and being able to share them with you. I think that's really a lot of fun. I did see, actually, before I address the specific comment that I wanted to address just then, whilst I segue into comments, I'm way behind, guys. I'm way behind on my comments. And forgive me, please. I'm trying to catch up. I really, truly am. And I know, for me, that's just, for me, I like to try and keep up as much as I can, but I'm a little bit behind. I think I'm about at least a week behind. I think I'm down to a week, and there's quite a few comments there. I have been able to read some of them, probably 3/4 of them. And it's not that they're being ignored or that I don't care. It's just that I don't like liking them or putting a heart on them without giving you a comment in return. Whilst I'm able to, I think everyone who takes, those seconds out of your time, out of your day to leave a comment, for me, I'd like to return that respect to you and spend my, some time returning, my gratitude by commenting back. So, with that being said, I did see a comment, and forgive me if you end up watching this, for the subscriber who left the comment, made a very fair point or asked a question. And I hope that if you are watching, and again, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was that left the comment and on which video, but the comment was along the lines of, do I just do unboxings? Do I ever complete a canvas or finish the canvases or something along those lines? Which is fair, because I've not done a whip and chat for a long time. I don't have a lot of completed canvases to, for 2021 to brag about or to show you. I simply, for me, not that I just don't have the time, because we all have the same amount of time in, we all have 24 hours in any given day. True. And for me personally, I've been working on a few projects that I won't be showing on the channel, one of which was the custom of my offspring. I think I mentioned this in my Patreon channel, that when it comes to my offspring, they've respectfully requested that they remain anonymous on the channel. And so, that goes by way of mentioning them by name and also by face. And I respect that. They are young men. This is not a platform to have to, use their, pardon me, their names or their faces purely for content for Grace's YouTube channel. I don't work that way at all. So because I was wanting to finish that custom that I had started at the start of the year of them, a lot of, my time went into completing that. And I'm not one at this point, really, to have multiple whips happening at the same time. Now that I've got all these storage systems happening, who knows what's going to happen? That theory might just go way out the window. Way out the window. And oh my goodness, I'm going to be going down a rabbit hole. No one's going to be able to save me, I don't think. But we can always give it a try. I am all about pushing myself, pushing my boundaries. One of the reasons why I started the channel was to do just that. So we'll see how my brain sort of handles that sort of, shall we say, setup of having multiple whips happening. I don't know. Wish me luck. I think we'll do the L next. This canvas has been such a delight to work on. Can I just say? I'm going to say, because it has been such a delight. The mixture of confetti and confetti blocking has been exactly how I like it. It's kind of a color block confetti, which has been, I think, I found my sweet spot on sweet something. Funny, no pun intended. I think I've found my exact sweet spot, because I don't like too much color blocking. I don't like, confetti I don't mind. I don't think I mind anyway. I mean, the Chuck Pinson that I put away was very confetti. I'm guessing not as confetti as the Josephine walls that I've purchased from Uniquely Yours Down Under. That will be another, test in itself. But this I like, you know, it's just got a nice mixture, So I cannot wait to do a post review. And there's been little to no trash in this canvas, as opposed to my square canvas, which was the Call of the Wild from Chuck Pinson. Now, it's not Chuck's fault. It was, I'm just going to put it down to a bad batch of diamonds, let's say, and I think I might have been the culprit of the whole Black Friday, you know, Diamond Gate, let's call it, where I think a lot of people had a lot of trouble with Diamond Art Club diamonds coming out of the Black Friday sales and so on. It is what it is, you know. It's not the end of the world. There are worse things to stress about. That being said, Diamond Art Club. Now, I announced to my Patreons, they got the news first from me, and then I spoke about it this morning in the live. This, what I'm about to say, I'm not, you know, this is not having a go at Diamond Art Club, right? Let's just get that right out the bat. Let's just, because I'm working on a Diamond Art Club canvas, okay? It is what it is. However, until further notice, this Aussie chick here, unfortunately, will not be buying any more Diamond Art Club. I know. And if you haven't heard the news yet, the reason being is that Diamond Art Club are no longer offering the free shipping, and I say inverted commas, free shipping to Australia. Okay, it used to be when you spent X amount of money that, you know, you would qualify for free shipping. Now, nothing in life is for free. Let's be honest. Let's be mature about this, okay? Nothing in life is for free. Someone's got to be paying for something somewhere, okay? That's fine. The email came out from Diamond Art Club that unfortunately they can't absorb the cost anymore, yada, 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 yada. Okay, fine. They can't do it anymore. Well, you can't do it anymore. Well, sister, I can't do it anymore either. And I've got drills that are stuck. Are they going to just come undone? Here I was saying that there's been no bad drills. You know, the company can't sustain the cost anymore. Fine, you can't sustain the cost anymore. But guess what? I can't sustain paying. Now get this, when they're saying $50 US, guys, for us here, that works out to about $70 for shipping alone. Shipping alone. Yeah. Absolutely devastated. Now, suffice it to say, all year I've not been, you know, I've not been clutching my pearls. I've not been, you know, gasping for air over too many kits that Diamond Art Club have released this year. I've really pulled back only because of economics, okay? Economics, and realistically, I didn't want to be caught in the whole, you know, I'll get it just to get it in my stash, or I didn't want to get it just because I wanted it for content for the video. I don't work like that. I can't afford to work like that. As much as, you know, I would love to have unboxed so many for the channel, and they were on my to-dos. They were on my, you know, slowly saving up to purchase, you know, in one bulk lot. You know, I was on the edge for some Michaelina. I was on, and definitely was waiting for Diana to come back out, and so I could grab her and a few others. Yeah, so I was sort of had this little secret wish list just slowly sort of piling up in the background. Then that email came out, and that just kind of killed it. Absolutely killed it. And all in a week. When? All in a week where they released the Chuck Pinson. Good luck to everyone who gets that one tonight or tomorrow or whenever it is that, you know, the doors open for the mad rush. Good luck and congratulations. Unfortunately, this little black duck here, she won't be getting it. As much as you all know, I love me a good Chuck Pinson, and that one was just absolutely stunning. There was actually another one. There were two that caught my eye for this week, and I thought, oh, what a great opportunity that if Diana gets re-released, that I would have combined them all together. Yeah, no, not to be. You know what? It is what it is. A lot of people do say to me, and I see, you know, in the community, they say they can't afford Diamond Art Club anyway, regardless of, you know, shipping costs or this, that, the other. And I get that. I totally get that. I guess I was kind of losing a little bit more confidence in the whole, you know, I was so proud to have become a Diamond member with Diamond Art Club, you know, which gives you that, you know, extra 30-minute access or whatever. And regardless of the fact of me wanting a canvas or not, I was just seeing so much disappointment, which was sad, by a lot of people who were also Diamond levels, and they were missing out on buying them anyway at the early release, which I just thought to be ironic. So until further notice, unless things change, that's where I'm at with Diamond Art Club. The reverse of that is, you know, when one door closes, another opens. True? True. So what does that mean? Well, that means that, you know, I am now even more determined to source out companies that are local to me, that have exceptional service and exceptional quality in their canvases, because yes, we all know DAC and we all love, you know, we all talk DAC, and not everyone's a fan of DAC. I know that for a fact, and I'm not going to get into a whole argument about the pros and cons of DAC. That's, you know, everyone's got their opinion. What it's just made me do is go, okay, what else is there out there? So, of course, as I have said in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 lives, is that I've still yet to purchase from Dreamer Designs. So, if Dreamer Designs has free shipping, okay, then I'll definitely be investigating them. Okay, that's one. 2, I've got Create, Love, Share and Uniquely Yours. You know, again, not because I'm affiliated with them, but they are local. They're quick shipping. They're cheap shipping. They're licensed. The quality, it's all there. It's like tick, 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 you know. So I guess, you know, it's time to just spread my wings and see what else is out there and share with you guys my findings. That's part of, I feel, you know, what I can do on this platform. I am stuttering with my words because I'm trying to find this symbol here, down here, and it's one that always eludes me because it always appears differently on the legend. Where are you, little one? Ah, this one, it's number 10. Where are you? This one here. So, yes. So, you know, with those 2 specific companies, and then, of course, Dreamer Designs, I find, now I looked into it once and I can't remember who it is, whether it's the Craftably or Crafties or whatever, who also do licensed artwork. Again, though, the shipping over here is through the roof. So I just can't. I just can't justify it. it is what it is, you know. No amount of crying or getting upset is going to change it. No amount, you know, there's no need to be nasty. And I'm not being nasty. I'm not even having a sook. I'm just sort of making an announcement that if you don't see, you know, me doing any more DACs for a while, it's not because of anything other than I simply cannot afford and will not pay that amount of shipping. I just can't. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not on my watch anyway, so to speak. So with you know, the shipping and whatever, I love the fact that for those that were a part of this morning's live, I found it absolutely adorable. And nothing against my Aussie mates here, yeah? But I found it absolutely adorable that my overseas friends and subscribers and anyone who purchases from Uniquely Yours Down Under, us Aussies, we're giving you the free shipping. We're doing it, you know, which is awesome. I loved that. I loved that aspect of it. And only a few... I'm pretty sure Jennifer said most is, I mean, like all of overseas. And then, of course, Jennifer's got her different payment methods as well. You know, I think for overseas, it's Sezzle and something else. And then for Australia, you know, she offers Afterpay and Zip Pay, I think it is. Or it might be just Afterpay. I can't remember which now. But definitely, you know, payment options. Which, yay, love me a payment option. Love me a payment option. But remind me to come back to you about all that good stuff very, very soon. Very, very soon before we close out for tonight. Oh, that one does belong there. So, I've spoken to you about the comments that I am going to be coming back to them. I will, I promise. There's just so many different aspects of content and things that you kind of want to put out. And I really wanted to have this chat with you guys because, like I said, I haven't had one in a while. I've had withdrawals. I had a really good couple of clogs with the Patreons because I happened to find myself in the car and the opportunity presented itself. But I haven't sat down and had a chat with you all for a very long time, it seems. And I had alluded to the fact during my lives, without going into specific details, because you don't need to know details, you don't need to know all the boring details. But I did have 2 or 3 weeks where I had some personal things come up in life. Yeah, I know, right? I know. Whoever would have thought? Life. That funny old chestnut. That old chestnut. Yeah. I had some personal things come up which had precluded me, you know, from being in the right space to be able to do any videos. And I wasn't going to just rip out a video for the sake of ripping out a video. I had many a boxing, you know, many a canvas to unbox that I was stockpiling, and I felt so terrible about it. But at the same time, you know, I kind of compartmentalized those feelings of guilt and dealt with them as they should, and reassured myself, because, you know, I had to, and I wanted to reassure myself that as much as I love all you guys out there, don't take it the wrong way, but I kinda do love my kids and my family more. You know, they're my priority. So if something's going down and my attention is required on the home front, yeah, that's going to take my priority. So it was nothing that, you know, upset me on YouTube or anything like that as to why, you know, there was a bit of a lag in content going up. It was more of a case of the fact that I had some stuff going on, which, you know, hopefully now, slowly, will be getting resolved. Hopefully. One can only put out positive vibes. and hope for the best, and that things will now start calming down and going back to normal and the way things used to be. What do you think? You think that's possible? Do you think that could be a thing? What's normal, by the way? Yes, I think someone once commented on one of my previous videos. I had sort of said what's normal or something like that, and I think the reply came back from a subscriber. What's normal? Normal is a setting on a washing machine, and I thought that was gold, absolute gold. There is no normal. Normal is, you know, whatever it is for you at that time. So I feel like I should get up and go have a drink, and I'm so parched. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. Shout out to all those that are organising events at the moment and all those that are participating in events. For any of my fellow creator friends who are organising events at the moment or in the future, just know that, and I announced this on my Patreon channel more in depth. I'm not going to go into it too much now. But I announced this earlier on in the week that when it comes to events, my first event was this one here, the Driller Beast. That was the first ever event I've ever participated in. I think it was in February, March or something this year, because I never was doing events last year at all. I didn't even understand the concept of it until I started really listening properly to everyone's, you know, channels and asking the right questions. And so this year I decided to participate and started in two of them, which was this and the Chuck-along. And I have very quickly discovered that events are not my thing. They're just not my thing. The keeping up for me personally, with everything else that I've got to do, I just feel that it's not something that I can actually participate in, but would like to still support. And let me explain how. I would still like to support the events by being a cheerleader, yeah? I will still, where possible, get online and, you know, hip hip hooray and cheer on and participate in the comment section of the whip and chats or on the lives or things like that. I will purposely not be entering any of the giveaways. Okay, I would definitely not be entering any of the giveaways, but definitely will I be sitting there with my pom-poms and cheering on all those that are participating. So for all my creator friends, thank you so much for putting these on. I can only imagine the work that must go behind setting these up. I can only imagine, and I'm extremely grateful for, even if it's just for the sake of bringing together a group of people that are working on a like-minded type topic of canvas. You know, it's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. But as far as me participating, yeah, I need to sort of I need to run my own race, yeah. And I just feel that whilst events provide a guide to maybe what canvas you want to do next and this and that and everything else, I feel that if I'm doing, like, don't get me wrong, I've loved working on this. I'm absolutely loving working on this, and I love working on the Chuck Pinson. But I also kind of think to myself, you know what? I want to work on something that I have chosen because I am drawn to it for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, both this and the Chuck Pinson they are being done for reasons. Like, they've both called to me and I want to do them. But it's kind of different when it's not associated with an event, you know? it's for me, in my mind. I'm just trying to get that fibre off. Guys, I need to go find some antacids. Mindy, if you're watching this, yes, I am going to go get my antacids because my stomach is killing me. Hold that thought, guys. I'll be back in 1 second. Yep, here they are. This is what I've got. Antacids. That's what happens when you get to my age. My goodness. Let me not knock this thing, what you're looking at. The oh my goodness. Tripod. The tripod. I hope the view is at least good from up there if you are watching. If not, and you're just listening to my dulcet tones, there you go. You don't need to be having any sort of view. Oh my gosh. I'm sure we did this L, and I'm seeing all the L's that I missed here, and an L here. I missed these 2 dots here. It happens to all of us. I know it does. If it doesn't happen to you, what's your secret? What is your secret? We're going to do the number. See, like, why would they do that? Look, number 5 and they make it 4. Why? Why would you do that? Could have been just so simple. Doesn't matter. You just got to keep your eye on it and keep it going. So, what else can we say? Oh, well, I think I'm pretty sure that I briefly did mention that we are, did I mention it? I don't know. We are in lockdown again. I don't want to go too much into it. But we are in a 7-day, well, now we're into our 2nd week of lockdown. We were supposed to come out on last Friday, and then they announced, no, we're extending it another 7 days. It's like, yippee, yay for us. So I know that there is a few Victorians and Melburnians that are not, when I say Victorians, some of my subscribers, guys, if you listen to this, and if anyone else listens to this and you see that I am commenting on anyone who is expressing specific things, know that it's not because I'm playing favorites or anything like that, but I just need those people to understand that I'm here, that if they want to, reach out and need someone to talk to, I'm here. And, that goes for anyone on my channel, okay? It's not an empty invitation either. Those that have reached out via video or via Insta, I've responded. I will engage. I won't ignore you. Where I will admit fault is that I'm hopeless in checking my emails. I'm so sorry. I do get to them eventually. I'm just a little bit inundated with the emails right now, and I will get to them. I do promise. And Pam Reynolds, I have received your email. Bev Jones, I've received your email. You know who you are. You know what you've written to me about, and I promise you, I will respond as soon as I can. But just to sort of have the back of my fellow Victorians at the moment, pardon me, if you're struggling and you have, and you want to talk to someone, I'm here, okay? You don't have to go through this alone. You really don't. Lockdown can affect different people in different ways, okay? And I'm quite aware of that. And, if talking to someone who is not a family member, or who, for want of a better word, is maybe, a stranger, like we would be strangers, but somewhat close enough for you to just, want to take some time out of your day-to-day and, talk about diamond painting or something like that, something that's, of a common interest, I'm more than happy if I can. And when I say if I can, it just means that if I don't answer straight away, it only means because I'm busy doing something else, but I will get back to you and you know, just, you know, touch base. I am only ever a few presses on a message away. You know, we could be suburbs away, we could be oceans away. Who was I saying it to? I think I said it to Sandra, that, you know, we could certainly set up where she's diamond painting and I'm diamond painting, and we could just sit there and have a chat together whilst we're both diamond painting. It would almost hopefully feel like we would be sitting at the opposite ends of the table. You know, her on one end and me on the other, and sitting right in front of each other. And, you know, I'm down for that sort of thing. The Patreons, you're going to get it automatically. Patreons, I had a chat with the Mamma Mia group. And this will be only for the Mamma Mia group. The video that went out, I think, went out to both the True and the Mamma Mia groups, my last clog. But the Mamma Mia tier, which is the highest tier, I'm going to be organising a Zoom call with them, which is going to be super exciting. So no obligation to join, no obligation to show your face, no obligation to do anything whatsoever. It's an opportunity. If you want to take it up, take it up. Not only will you and I be talking with each other, but there could be, you know, all the other Mamma Mia patrons in there as well. And you'll get to see and speak to them all at once. Like, it'll be a group call. That's how these Zoom things work. It's a group call. So multiple people all in one sort of call or session, if you will. So that's going to be absolutely awesome. And, you know, because there'll be no chat or anything like that to have to keep up with, it'll be just so, for want of a better phrase, intimate and easy to just chill out and catch up with each other, which I think would be amazing. So I'm in the process of organising that. So keep an eye out, patrons. Keep an eye out for that one. That's going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. And you know what they say? What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. Oh, gosh. Yes. No, I'm definitely going to be looking forward to that. Another thing that I am wanting to also not neglect is the fact that I have been talking about doing a Melbourne or Victorian diamond painting retreat. It sort of had started traction in my mind, and then it kind of stopped the traction in my mind, and then, as I said, life got in the way. Pardon me. Life got in the way. Not got in the way, but life happened, and everything just came to a roaring halt there for a good couple of weeks. And now with the lockdown and the uncertainty of what's happening, I know roughly in my mind what I want to do as far as a retreat goes. It's just the logistics, because we just don't know what's happening on a day-to-day basis in this state. That's what's putting me off the whole thing, because I don't want people to make plans and this and that and then not be able to attend. I mean, I guess if that's the case, we'd all be in the same boat. But I mean, I just have to put a little bit more thought. Now that my life crisis thingy has sort of calmed its farm a bit, I can maybe put a bit of energy into and some thought into how logistically that's going to all pan out. And so maybe, you know, we get our own little Aussie retreat happening, and I'm envisaging it perhaps, you know, in outside of Melbourne, I'm hoping, but not far out of Melbourne. That's because I guess, you know, not that I'm trying to be selfish or anything, but I think most people would probably relish the idea of getting away out of Melbourne for a little bit, and into a nice peaceful area. So it's just, as I said, the logistics of finding somewhere. That's the thing, and timing and all of that. So That will be exciting. I keep hearing all these retreats that are going on over in the US, and it's like, oh, my heart, you're killing me. Oh, yeah. It's like, I wish. My gosh, I'm going to have the worst case of FOMO when I'm seeing you all over there doing all that. You have no idea. Pardon me. But that's okay. You know, guys, you gotta learn. Well, I've learned, I should say. I shouldn't be so condescending in talking like that. I've learned, is what I should say. I've learned, you know, to prioritize what to get upset over, what not to get upset over, what to get angry over, and what not to get angry over. It's amazing how life lessons teach you that. It's amazing how life events teach you that. You just put everything into perspective. So, as much as I will be, oh my gosh, I want to be there with you guys, you know, the one that, I don't know if it's the same one. I know Nana's going on one, Nana of Seven Crafts, but I don't know if that's the same one that Mindy and who else is going on that one? Mindy, Jenny. I don't know if that's the same one that they're going on. I think there's two going on over there. I'm pretty sure. So, you know what? That's okay. We'll get our own happening. Don't you worry about that. And we're going to have an awesome one, I promise. I've just got to get it organized. And a shout out and a question mark to all those, you know, that might be interested. I know there's been a few people in the past say, yep, they'd be up for it. So hopefully that's still the case. I think it's Trina. I'm pretty sure it's Trina, has been so kindly patient waiting for me to respond about organising, and you haven't been ignored, I promise you. And I put it out there publicly for everyone to know. You haven't been ignored. I mean, you have been ignored, but not deliberately, and not because I don't want to talk to you. It's unfortunately, it's just not something that I can put some space and energy into right this moment. And I know the year's getting away from us. My goodness, the year is getting away from us. But we'll make it happen, I promise. Somehow, somewhere. For sure. Come on, get up there. I hate it when that happens. Go. There. No, just stay there. So, you know, as I said, I was working, I am. I'm working from home. You would think that, you know, people have this misconception that just because you're working from home, your job's cruisier. Yeah, no. Get that out of your head. Get it out of your head. Way out of your head. Well, not my job anyway. If anything, in the industry that I'm in, it's actually harder. And I'll explain to you why. Being that we are all in lockdown and we're all having to stay at home, it's amazing the logic that people have, right? And let me tell you what I mean by that. And some people make me laugh. Okay, so as some of you may or may not know, I am a property manager. For those that don't know what a property manager is, again, I sort of went at length about this in my Patreon channel. But a property manager here, my role is that I look after rental properties, basically on behalf of a landlord who engages an agency that I work, like, you know, a real estate agency. Part of that agency has a property management department, and that's the department I work within. And we look after things like the collection of rent, the renewal of leases, maintenance, rental increases, rental negotiations, all the things that you can possibly think of when it comes to rental properties. That's my job. So that the landlord doesn't have to worry about it, because that's what they pay us to do. So that's fair. you know, if I had a rental property, I don't know that I mean, I'm a property manager, so I guess it would be different. But if I wasn't a property manager, let me tell you, I wouldn't want to be doing it privately, that's for sure. Not with our rental laws that we've got here. We've got very, very strict rental laws in Victoria. Very strict. And if you're not on top of your game as a landlord, you can get yourself into a lot of trouble. Anyway, what I was going to say is, you would think, you know, maybe perhaps a role such as mine during a lockdown period would not be too intense. Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. I'm telling you, you're wrong. Don't even try and argue the point. No, you're wrong. What happens? So we're not allowed to go anywhere. We're not allowed to do anything. Most trades are not allowed to be working unless properties are vacant or what they're going to attend is deemed to be an urgent repair. Now, again, in Victoria, there are certain things that are deemed to be under what is classified to be an urgent repair. That is things like a gas leak, a burst water pipe, no heating, no cooking facilities, like if those appliances have broken down, if you've had one of your doors break or a security risk, they're all considered urgent. Okay? Then you've got your non-urgent things, okay? Something that's non-urgent might be, for example, pardon me, you know, perhaps a blind that, you know, has got a broken cord. Yeah, that's not urgent. It really, you know, I'm talking about a curtain, you know, the blind chain or whatever that breaks. That's not urgent. Okay. Where is everyone's logic? Seriously, I think some people just have lost their cotton picking mind, to be honest, because now everyone's finding themselves at home again. They find it incumbent upon themselves to call their friendly property manager, that person being me, right, to report all the maintenance that they've not wanted to, you know, get off their tushes and report because they've not been home until they're in, you know, having to be locked down. Now, peoples, use your brains. You've been told that no one can go anywhere. We're in lockdown and you are now reporting maintenance, non-urgent maintenance, for someone to come and fix a blind when you know that I can't send anyone because we're all in lockdown. Just because you have to now stay home and it's convenient for you to allow a trade into the property to fix what needs to be fixed, honey child, doesn't mean I can actually send anyone. Where's your logic? I mean, honestly, like, seriously, where is your logic? And I won't put any trade in that position, because if a trade gets caught attending a property and they're attending for a non-urgent repair, they get fined thousands of dollars. Yeah. The fines here are hefty. They are super, super hefty. We're not even joking. We are not even joking. So that's been a ball of fun. And then, of course, balancing the fact that, you know, the offspring, they see me at home and it's like, Ma. I mean, for the most part, they're okay. Yeah, for the most part, I must admit, they've been really good and they understand. But it got to a point last week, not weekend. Got to a point last week where it was like, Ma this, Ma that. You know, they were asking me questions. And I said, and I kind of had, you know, bit back at them, and it's like, guys, if I was at work, would you honestly be ringing me to ask me these questions? Or do you think you might have worked it out on your own? Yeah? And I felt terrible in barking at them, but I said it to them in the morning. I said, all right, guys, I'm starting work, you know. It's like I'm not here unless the house is burning down or, you know, you're in dire straits, I'm not here. It must have gone in one ear and out the other. Honestly, it really must have, because, you know, come lunchtime, Ma, how do we cook this? And Ma, how long do we do that? And Ma, this, and Ma, that. And, you know, I was like, the frustration, you know, I think that's just lockdown fatigue. You know, it's not fun for them either. It's not fun for them either. And I felt terrible barking at them, but, I tell you, I was having a bad day at the office, people. And the office being my kitchen table, which was, you know, my office for the day. Literally, you know, I had one tenant call me or email me frantically to say that her toilet was leaking. No, beg my pardon. It wasn't that her toilet was leaking. She was reporting. Oh, this was a funny one. She was reporting her shower spilling out too much hot water with no good reason. It would just intermittently go into a scalding hot setting, and that she would be in the shower and without any notice or whatever else, all of a sudden she'd get scalded by hot water. Okay, bet, that's fine. That, you know, that's something that is considered to be dangerous. I don't want any of my tenants, you know, being burnt. My gosh, you know, no. So the processes that we have here is a tenant reports maintenance. I ascertain whether or not it's an urgent matter or not. And then I action it accordingly. Being that it was urgent, I was straight away onto the landlord, because what happens is the process is that we have to get permission from the landlord to send trades out, because, you know, the landlords are paying for the trades. It's not my money to spend. So they need to authorise me sending out the appropriate trades to attend to get the matter rectified. Okay. Email came in from the tenant to report the maintenance. I have asked for further information. She's emailed me back this further information. I've emailed the landlord backwards and forwards with the landlord for a little bit, and the landlord finally authorises for me to send the trade out. Okay, fine, you know, got it done, because sometimes it can be an easy process, sometimes, you know, it can be not so much of an easy process for reasons that, you know, may or may not be obvious, but, you know, it is what it is. And finally got the landlord to approve. Get back to the tenant. Okay, Miss Tenant, I've finally got it approved. These are the trades that are going to be contacting you. She sends me an email and she says, oh, Grace, it doesn't have to be done straight away. I've actually gone to the country to spend lockdown with my fiance, and I'm not going to be home. So it can be done at a later stage. I just thought whilst I was home, I would send you this email, and because I had forgotten about it until now. Tell me I wasn't ropeable. I don't know why I put on a silly voice whilst I was pretending to read out an email, but that's, you know, when I was reading the email, that was the voice that I was pretending she wrote it in. I was ropeable. I wanted to scream. See, things like that, when people don't think, like, I manage over 160 properties. You're not my only landlord, you're not my only tenant. And that whole thing, that whole exercise took up, it probably doesn't sound like a lot to you guys, but that took up 45 minutes of my time trying to get that done and organised in a timely manner. Okay? All to be told in the end, oh, don't worry about it, love. We're not even there at the moment. Well, thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. Oh my gosh. Yes, I absolutely lost it. I lost my crap that day. Let me just say that. I was not happy. And that was probably the same day, if I'm not mistaken, that my poor offspring were bugging me that day. And yeah, I lost it at the tenant, and then sadly and unfortunately barked at my kids when when they were talking to me when I was at work, quote unquote. Anyway, it's not their fault. It's not their fault. But, they worked it out in the end. You want to know what they asked me? We've got we call them jaffle makers or not waffle makers. No, it's a sandwich press, but it's not the sandwich focaccia press where it just squashes it together. The one that I've got is the one that makes it, it's two irons that squish it together and they make the triangles out of the bread. What was their question, do you think they asked me? The question came back, can we put a raw egg in between the two pieces of bread and then put that into the sandwich press? Ma, we want to do this. Can we do this? Yes, you can. Okay, Ma, but we want to yes, you can. Ma, but what if we put an egg? Guys, I am working. Okay. And they kind of went whimpering away like little puppies. And it was like, I felt so bad. Felt reminiscent of the episode that I watched with offspring number 1. We're watching all the reruns of Big Bang Theory at the moment. And we watched the episode where Sheldon, for those of you that know Big Bang Theory, we watched the episode where Sheldon was mandated to have to take time off from work. He had to take personal leave. And there was a scene where he was sitting on the stairs and he was whimpering like a little puppy until Penny came and rescued him. So for those of you that are Big Bang Theory fans, the Big Bang, that's what I've been doing with offspring number 1 whilst we wait for Dexter season 8 to come our way. And then I'm watching another series. And here's another one that I've gotten into with offspring number 2. So we've got our, what I chill on the couch with the kids. I watch something with offspring 1 and offspring 2. And offspring number 2 has gotten me into Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So we're enjoying that together at the moment, which is kind of fun. That's been kind of fun. Well, I've kind of gone round and round in a few different little tangents and spoken about a few things. I, again, want to say thank you so much to my patrons for their support. I want to say thank you so much to Jennifer for coming out on the live this morning, and thank you so much for the ambassadorship, is that how you say it? To be an affiliate. So along those lines, guys, if you've gotten to the end, I guess, in honor of, most of maybe what I've been talking about tonight, if you've gotten to the end, leave me a little Australia flag in your comments if you're going to leave a comment. That'd be really nice to see, just, a wave of Aussie flags. Let's see who can find it. But what I wanted to also say is that I have I said this in the live this morning, and I'm going to let you guys know here as well, that there is going to be an up-and-coming box unboxing, okay? There's going to be an unboxing coming up, and within that unboxing is going to be a really, really special announcement. You do not want to miss it. I am telling you now, you do not want to miss it. I am not going to tell you when it is yet because I don't have the products yet. But let me reassure you, when I do that unboxing, holy moly, it's going to be, in my opinion, let me just say this, it's going to be, in my opinion, the biggest giveaway that I have seen yet across the community. I could be wrong. There could be others that have done bigger, and I'm not saying anything other than that. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I can't say too much more. Keep your eyes out. Just keep your eyes and ears peeled, okay? Spread the word. Spread the word, because you don't want to be missing out. I'm telling you now. I'm just so excited. I can't even explain. So yes, thank you to my Patreons. Thank you to Jennifer. Thank you for joining me on my quest for the ultimate storage. Thank you for keeping me company whilst I got quite a bit done, I thought, tonight. Probably could have done a little bit more. Let me see. And I'm liking that. I'm liking my new light pad. It's, it hasn't flickered. It hasn't wavered underneath, And at the end of the day, honestly, guys, how much more than that would you need at any one stage, And this is an A4. Even though I've got an A3 underneath, I like my A4. And like I said, I took this on the couch, this light pad. I took this light pad on the couch with me. Let me turn that off. And because it's portable, it's A4. It's a teeny one. I don't know if, can I zoom you out? Yeah, I can. It's a teeny one. Look at that. Compared to my big mama one that's underneath. So, I'm really, really, really impressed with this one here. So I'll pop that back underneath there. I have gotten quite a lot done. Oh, look at that sparkle. Look at her. How gorgeous. And I've actually done a bit of Gracie bling bling in this. And I'm pretty sure I saw a comment from someone else to put out a video about what that means when I say Gracie bling, Gracie bling bling, twist and all that jazz, and by enhancing paintings to make them my own. So you can see off the bat already. Can you see what I've done? Can you see? I did the roses as I said I was going to. I'm pretty sure I said it when I did the unboxing, but I'll go through all that when I do the post review. Super, super exciting. Oh, can't wait till this one's done. Can't wait till this one's done. I love how I've got these just random diamonds. When I was listening to Nana's live this morning, I was working on this section. I must have finished this section last night. And when I got up and stood up, there's, the square, the symbols that have got the square with a dime, with an arrow. Anyway, it was one of the arrows. I got the two mixed up. Anyway, she had one of her boobies here in blue because I had mixed up the red arrow with the blue arrow. And when I looked at it, I'm thinking, why does she have all this blue in this section here? Like, it was all one colour, and I'm thinking, oy vey, you mucked it up, Grace. So I had to rip all them out this morning and do that again. It doesn't matter. It's all part of the experience, but I am absolutely adoring this. You don't even understand how much. This canvas, guys, I've said it before, but for those that are new to my channel and don't know, this canvas was the canvas that made me want to start buying from Diamond Art Club. This one right here. Who remembers the original Beauty and the Beast TV series? Who remembers it? I'm pretty sure, and this is going by just memory, but I am pretty sure that the actress who played in the TV series Beauty and the Beast is, what's her name? I can't remember the actress's name who plays in the Terminator series, the one that plays the mum. I can't remember, her name's on the tip of my tongue. And I can't Google it because I'm taping on my phone. But I'm pretty sure she is the one that played the Beauty in the Beast TV series that I grew up watching. But this is just majestic. This is just beautiful to me. Absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to frame her, and I will be framing her. I will be framing her. I'm going to be endeavoring to frame all of my favorites. So guys, look, if you've gotten to the end of today, I hope you've managed to get some work done. I hope I've given you some things to think about. I will be getting to all my comments very, very soon. See, this is the washi tape drama right here. Ugh. That's okay, because I'm going to put that like that, and I'm going to sit that like that and leave it now. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really do appreciate it. I hope that wherever you are, that you're looking after yourselves, that you're looking after each other, okay? I wish for you a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, a great rest of your week, okay? Look after each other. I mean it, guys. And Victorians, I say, don't hesitate, okay? Don't hesitate. And anyone don't hesitate, but particularly those that, you know, if you want to reach out, just know I'm here. So look after yourselves, look after each other. I'm going to send you all much love, and ciao for now.